Alright guys, this is Paul from Physical Trader. How to make an offer that people are not going to refuse in the commodity trading world, and how to start a business out there, how to start to sell your first container from one country to another. My name is Paul. I did it. I sold banana to Iraq. I sold charcoal to Taiwan, Australia, sell some fresh produce to China. And I still doing this thing. And I just packed a couple containers a couple days ago. And just closed 4 containers yesterday, correct. So I just want to tell you this to let you know that I know what I'm talking about. And you can see that my hair is gone now. The reason why it's gone is because I got some fungus and I need to remove it. I've been fighting for years. Now I have to make it gone totally. So the reason why I make this video because I just opened up a Vietnamese channel where I talk about commodity trading also. And the people who know me in the past, when I was doing the cryptocurrency and blockchain business, I doing HR things in that business. I got a networking in Vietnam for that specific topic. Started to texting me and asking me how to do this type of business, since it's been a real new thing for them. They never know what I'm doing in the past couple of years, and not sharing much to the people, to my line in the past. So I hope that this video could help you guys out on understanding how the market works. How could you sell a container from one country to another? How could you presenting offer, making pricing so that the client would purchase it from you without worry that being scammed, so that they could build a long-term sustainable relationship with you and do business with you for 10, 20, 30 years. And first of all, I would love you guys to understand that in order for people want to work with you, you need to be a person who have to value yourself first. In order to have value, if you just started out there, your value is 0, all right? You don't know much about what you're talking about. You have no experience in the industry. You're not running out there being a Mr. Billionaire, millionaire like Elon Musk or anybody out there. You are an absolute 0 to people in terms of values. So the only thing that's gonna make you stand out is how you presenting the offer. You're not Vito, you're not Cheffy Gura, you're not all these big firms that have done business for hundreds of years selling commodities from Russia to Soviet Union to the open up China. You're not these people. You don't have that billions of dollars in your pocket. So your offer is really important. And the best offer in order for you to get there is you will send the whole container of product to them without asking for any payment, and they only have to pay you after they check the product. That's the only thing that you could do. And also, it's not just that, all right? You will need to have a better price so that people consider to get the first deal done with you. So lower price and extremely risky offer. So some of you gonna say that, hey, if I put myself into that position, I'm gonna lose everything. If that person's scamming me, probably you could getting scammed for sure. But you have to understand that life is math and science, and doesn't matter what you do. Even in business, go and talk to girl. This shop remind me of the time when I go to the mall and I talk to a girl there, and we went on a date, and so she brought me back to this places in order to drink some cacao and then teach me about things. But it doesn't matter much. And life just a proper beauty. After you have a good offer, all right, you will need to present it to a lot of people. And if your client is one of those who done business for 10, 20, 30, 40 years already, the mindset of their family and the way they do business, they sort of care about the long term. They don't care about doing scammy, stupid things where they just steal your one container money. It's worth $15,000, $20,000. It doesn't matter. The probability is relatively low. Let's say that you work with 100 clients, all right? There might be less than 1% of these people. If you're selling to the people who done business for 10, 20, 30 years already, gonna scam you. Less than 1%. Why? Because it's not matching. The people who doing long-term business is not thinking about scamming. That's just how the world works. So first of all, find a good client. Second, make a good offer, just like what I just say, and then send a bunch of emails, bunch of videos, bunch of information to these people, and go fly and meet these people. That's the first step, initial step in order to get one container rolling. I remember the first time when I started the charcoal business, it took me less than a month in order to send the first container to my client. From the day that I think about it to the day when I send a container and make it arrive, it's less than 1 month. So it's not that complicated. And after you successfully presenting the good offer, good price, so what is the good price? A good price could be that it's lower than a base point, the base price of the market, 1 or 2%. And it's worth trying for the importer, to import from you. Why? You could presenting the offer like this. I'm gonna send the whole container over to your country, and you only need to pay for me after you open it, and then you see what's inside, you see the product, you see the quantity, and then you love it. Then you pay me. And if you're able to say a couple percentage, like with me for over years, it's gonna be add up, it's gonna be a container in the future. So that's what you need to focusing on. You need focusing on that long-term vision and the good offer and the lower price in the beginning. And after you've done business with them, you send a couple containers, you got a reason in order to fly over and meet them, get them to some dining, getting some food and drink some wine, liquor with them, create some sort of emotion and relationship, and so you could shake their hand, do business with them longer, and talk good about their family, their kids, whatever. Create that morning, you started to able to get tired, right? The relationship is the keys right now. So you could sell at the current market price with a good relationship with these people. So maybe gonna took you 3 months, 6 months to start a relationship and maintain it to the point where people want to do business with you forever. You have a good offer, you have good price, you have good relationship, and that's how you get things done in the commodity trading world. And I still remember the time when flying to Taiwan to meet my clients, the second biggest chocolate importer of the Taiwan, really nice dude. We was on a Mazda of him, and then we started driving around the Taiwan street. And we stopped at a red light, and he looked at me and, hey, do you want to pass the red light? And say, what the fuck, why you want to pass the red light? But I say, I'm crazy also. I'm a crazy person. So let's do it. So he hits the gas pedal, and then we go to the first red light, all right? And then he asked me again, you want to pass the second red light? I said, sure, why the fuck not? And then we pass the second red light, and then we pass the third, and then we do it for 6 times with full speed on his Mazda. And I look at him and say, you motherfucker, you crazy? And say that, I'm crazy. I say that, you motherfucker hit the gas pedal. Why am I'm the person who crazy? So at the end of the day, we got a really good relationship after that. And it taught me that, in the business, it's really important to create this sort of emotion, in order to maintain it, grow it, and make it better. But at the end of the day, you started to make a good price. People in commodity trading, they care about the good price. They don't care how handsome you are, they don't care you got 2 legs, 1 arms, or whatever. All right. Beginning of the game is a good price, good offer, and then the last gonna be good relationship. So I hope it's gonna be clear for you. I hope you have a great day. Bye.